Welcome, foolish mortals, to another episode of the HitchHiking Hosts Show 101. I am your host, your ghost host, Wes Troop, and I am back this week with another history episode. Well, where are we traveling to in our time-traveling doom buggies this week? Back to Disneyland 1957, where we're going to talk about a very interesting attraction that opened in Tomorrowland. Ladies and gentlemen, what does the future hold? Plastics, of course! That's right, because we're going to talk about the Monsanto House of the Future. In the early days of Tomorrowland, Disneyland wanted to give park guests a look at what life could be like in the future. Exhibits such as the Bathroom of Tomorrow and Our Future in Colors gave us a look at the future in certain situations. But Disney wanted to go bigger and wanted to show park visitors what a full-scale futuristic home might look like. Disney partnered with Monsanto, who also sponsored the Hall of Chemistry. Monsanto was looking to promote their plastics department and thought the partnership would be a great opportunity for the brand. The design and engineering was done by Monsanto, along with the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, with architects Richard Hamilton, Marvin Goody, and building engineer Albert G.H. Dietz, and of course, Walt Disney Imagineering. The house's fiberglass components were manufactured at Winter Manufacturing Company in Trenton, New Jersey, and were assembled into the house on site. The 1,280 square foot home took only 4 months to construct, and the Monsanto House of the Future had its soft opening on June 11, 1957, and officially opened on June 12, 1957. The House of the Future was located in Tomorrowland at a prime spot, just off the hub next to the Circarama Theater. The house offered park guests a tour of what a home in the year 1986 might look like, with a humongous emphasis on plastics. Visitors of the house would arrive at its lower level and would climb upstairs to get to the main floor. This design created the illusion that the house was floating above Tomorrowland. Once entering the house, visitors found themselves in the family and dining rooms. These two rooms were filled with ultra-modern and almost all synthetic furniture. The tour continued in the kitchen, which was full of unique gadgets. This included a dishwasher that used ultrasonic waves and doubled as a storage place for the dishes, which of course were plastic. A microwave range that would rise out of the kitchen counter, dimmable ceiling lights, as well as something called cold zones, which would replace refrigerators and freezers. There was also a climate control pad, which lets you control the air conditioning and heating, as well as emit a scent of roses or salty sea air into any room. The floors of the kitchen were all vinyl plastic, and of course the tabletops, shelves, cabinets, dishes, cups, and even the walls were all plastic. After that, you could check out the children's rooms, one for a girl and one for the boy of the future. There were also a kid's bathroom that featured a toilet that adjusted to height. After that, you could take a peek at the master bedroom and bathroom, complete with an electric razor and toothbrush, as well as a two-way communication system, which let you see who was at the front door. The tour ended with the living room full of futuristic furniture and a non-functioning television which was mounted to the wall. After exiting the house, you could explore the scenic gardens and waterfalls outside of the home. Monsanto's House of the Future became an instant hit when it opened and saw over 435,000 visitors within 6 weeks of opening, and clocking in at 5,000 to 10,000 people a day. Even though it was a popular attraction, as the years went on, Monsanto felt the house was no longer a projection of future technology and wanted to focus on sponsoring a new attraction instead, which would be known as Adventures Through Inner Space. In December of 1967, the House of the Future closed its doors. The demolition of the house was a bit tricky as the building was so sturdy that the demolition crews had trouble using wrecking balls, torches, chainsaws, and jackhammers trying to knock it down. They finally succeeded with choker chains that crushed it into smaller parts and hacksaws. The landscaping and waterfalls remained, becoming a quiet little area which was known as Alpine Gardens. The reinforced concrete foundation was never removed and remains at its original location, where it has been painted green and used as a planter disguised by plants and scenery, where the area is known today as Pixie Hollow, where you can meet Tinkerbell and a number of her pixie pals. While different exhibits like the House of Innoventions or Dream Home at Disneyland and Epcot in their Innoventions pavilions acted as a tribute of sorts to the House of the Future, there was never one that matched the original Monsanto House of the Future. Alright, well, that's the show. I'll be back with another history episode very soon, as well as another trending topics episode where we'll figure out what happened down in the Disney parks this week. But until then, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. YouTube.com/HitchHostShow. You can like the show on Facebook, Facebook.com/HitchHostShow. Follow on the Twitter @HitchHostShow. And if you want to listen to the show, or you are listening to the show, you can do so over on Podbean, HitchHostShow.podbean.com, or search under iTunes or Stitcher under West Troop or the HitchHiking Host Show. Until next time, don't forget to for the next episode. See ya.